Hi, this is Bruce with Hunsaker Home Hacks. Thank you for watching the channel. Please like and subscribe to the channel and ring the bell for future notifications. So, what I want to talk about is how do you get the most bang for your buck. So how can I turn on the most lights and spend the least amount of money? Now, if I was to do this with a Philips Hue bulb, which I could have done, I have 8 light bulbs in that area. 4 of them are spots, and 4 of them are regular bulbs. The problem with doing it with a Philips Hue bulb was, the expense is a lot. It's just to do the 4 normal bulbs, that would be over $60. And then to do them in spotlights, you're looking to getting in the range of $50 a bulb. I thought about that for a little while, and I was searching on eBay, so I found my Wi-Fi switch plate. It's a 2-gang switch plate, so it controls 2 sets of lights. It was designed as a single gang switch, but it really and truly it's a 2-gang switch. So it's similar to this one right here. They're relatively cheap for what I could have done. I can control 4 switches with 2 switch plates. That's an awesome thing. And the fact that I paid under $25 for each of these switch plates makes it even more awesome, and they connect right into my Smart Life app, right into my Google Home and my Alexa. Now you gotta be very careful when you're looking at these switches, because when you search on eBay and Amazon, you gotta make sure, unlike some of them, that they have a ground, because in the US you have to ground your switches, and if they don't have a ground, then you have a problem. Now they also have to have a neutral wire, because they're going to take the power from your existing home and use it to power the switch plate, such as this one here. And that power is going to cause it to keep the Wi-Fi enabled, and that way it connects to your Smart Life app, which connects to your router, which connects to your Amazon Echo, and it connects to your Google Home, and you're able then to turn the lights on and off with your voice. So I'm going to show you how I did that, and I'll show you how I worked around the fact that I have a 2-gang switch that fits in a 1-gang spot, and what I did to work around my 3-way problem, because I had a 3-way switch that I wanted to turn into a smart area. And there's lots of different products out there, and you can spend a lot of money, but it just takes a little bit of thought to fix that problem. And I thought about it, and I fixed it, and now we can turn on the lights in the kitchen with our voice, we can turn on the lights in our entryway with our voice, and it's simple, and it works really well, because the Smart Life app is pretty freaking awesome. I love that app, and it works. I can bring so many things into it that are Wi-Fi enabled. It's great. Don't touch that dial, stay right here and watch the rest of this video, because you're going to be glad you did. I'll put a link below to the switch that I found. So I'm going to take you over my wall plate. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Alright, this is my 2-gang wall switch. As you can see here, if the color is good, as you can see here, you can turn switch on, off. You can turn the other switch on and off. So they both turn on by a touch of your finger. Now, on the inside of here, you have multiple wires. You have your hot power wire, which is this bad boy right there. You have your 2 power wires going to your 2 neutral wires. You have a ground wire, and then you have your neutral wire on the bottom. Your neutral wire is what feeds the brain of the switch. And then the 2 neutral wires control the 2 sets of lights in the kitchen. The one provides power to the switch and the 2 neutral lights. And then the ground is just simply a ground in order to be able to ground out in case of some issues with the switch. The switch is totally plastic on the outside, and then the inside is all the circuit board. It fits into this nice little bracket here. But it's a 2-gang switch in a 1-gang space. That was a problem for me, because I have a 2-gang space which should have 2 switches to perform the task, but now I have it all in one spot. So what did I do to get around it? Let me finish installing this and I'll be right back. So what I did is I made a custom wall plate to cover up the hole for the other switch. By design, you would normally chop away the wall and then inset it into the wall like they do in many of the European countries. But I didn't want to do that. So I made a custom wall plate to install the switch. How did I get around the fact that this switch right here is a three-way switch? There should be another switch on the other side. I simply removed the other switch completely and wired them together so the switch would work. So now it's no longer a three-way switch, it's a one-way switch. So simply wiring them together and completing the circuit on the three-way side makes it a one-way switch. Alexa, turn off kitchen lights.
Okay.
Alexa, turn on main lights.
Okay.
Alexa, turn off table light.
Okay.
Alexa, turn on table light.
Okay.
So that is how I got a 2-gang switch that fits in a 1-gang space to control 8 lights for under $25, that connects to my Smart Life app and connects right on up to my Amazon Echo and my Google Home. Now, I use my Echo more than I use my Google Home, to be honest with you. My Google Home sits on my desk and that controls most of my calendar stuff. But this is an awesome thing. How do you control so many lights with not that much money? Well, this switch is exactly what you do. It worked for me. Yeah, I had to change the switch plate. Yes, I had to repair the wires together to make a 3-way switch into a 1-way switch. But after I did that, I can now do this. Alexa, turn off the kitchen lights. And the lights go off. Alexa, turn on the kitchen lights. And the lights go on. Sometimes you just have to think through the problem to get what you want. Thank you for watching the channel. Give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and ring the bell for future notifications, and I will see you soon. And I will see you soon, young Padawan.
How are you feeling today?
You keep interrupting me. Go to sleep. Oh, I can also use IFTT.